welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and my very exciting journey from full-time teacher to full-time Etsy shop owner and YouTuber. So if that is something that you think you would like to see, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. So last week, I was a bit of a mess. I was not in a good headspace, but you guys were so kind, so helpful. David watched a video and he was like, "Ooh, how did people respond to that?" And I said, you know, they were very nice. They were very nice and very helpful and very supportive. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much and I appreciate you so much. Just a little bit about me. I'm an introvert and I have a really hard time like talking with people in real life, but I love people and this platform really helps me like stay connected with people through you guys because I can talk about things and then you guys respond and it's so amazing and it just does my soul good. So thank you guys so much. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to close out week 2. We are going to set up week 3. I also am going to share my grocery list with you and my meal plan for the week. That's coming at the end of the video. Later this week, later this week, I'm so excited. So, you know, once I hit that like 10,000 threshold, 10,000 subscribers, I started getting all these offers from companies to work with them, but their products didn't make sense with my channel. My channel is about budgeting and planning. So, and then there were a few companies that did make sense, like they were like budgeting apps, for example, or savings apps, but they didn't fit with what I was doing. So I always say no to companies, which I know it's a possible like chance of getting more money by working with companies. But anyways, the point is I've been contracted by a company that I'm super excited to work with, and I am going to be sharing all that with you in videos this week. So I hope you come back and look at that. Yeah, I'm just so stoked to be working with this company. Okay, anyways, let's jump in. Take a look at the budget and everything else. Okay friends, in today's video I am using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. I do have a link to her website in the description box below. Okay, so just in case you missed last week's video, I want to give you a quick update as to what we are doing the rest of this month. We are doing a bare bones budget the rest of the month in order to get a month ahead in my income. So this is so cool. I love how little our expense tracker is this week. So the way I use her expense trackers is I use one per week. Then I make a key at the bottom where I total each budget category. That way at the end of the month, when I go to close out my month, I have all the information at the bottom and it's really easy to do. Okay, so let's go to the calendar and look at where we spent our money this week. So we did not have any bills that came out this week, so let's move on to debt. We had one debt payment for our SUV, and that was for $118. Okay, moving on to food. So unfortunately, we did not stick to our budget. My goal was to only spend $100 on food. We ended up spending $136, so we did go above on food, but we're still okay. We'll see that when we get to the spreadsheet in just a moment here. So gas, we did get gas this week and we budgeted $40 for that and we ended up only spending $38, which is great because, you know, gas prices are going up and usually people are going over budget on gas and we were actually under budget. That was it. Those were our 3 expenses this week. So let's go to the monthly budget spreadsheet, a worksheet, and update that. Okay, so we're going to close out week 2 and then we're going to set up week 3. Now, one of my viewers had a really awesome idea. Unfortunately, it's not going to work for me, but it's a cool idea and I wanted to share it with you guys. So the way she sets up her weeks is she does 4 weeks every month. So she has 1 through 7, the 1st through the 7th as the first week, then the 8th through the 14th, and then the 15th through the 21st, and then the 22nd through whatever is left. in the month. I thought that was a really cool idea, and I thought about doing that myself, but as I looked at my budget, I realized I really like closing out my budget every Sunday, like having that schedule of at the end of the week, I close out my budget. I actually closed it out on Saturday, but I film and record this on Sunday. So anyways, but I just thought that was a neat idea and I wanted to share it in case anybody else could use that strategy. Okay, so we didn't have quite $14.11 because I forgot to take out the $3 we put towards our savings challenge. So $14.11 minus 3, so our actual amount was $14.08 for our rollover. Okay, so these bills did not come out. So these bills come out either week 2 or week 3, it varies month to month, and they did not come out. And then Toyota, which I had not listed here, did come out. So that was it 118? Is that what I said? Yeah, 118. So these are all 0. And I put stars next to them to remind me that I need to add them to our week 3 budget. Okay, so we had a total of $118 for our fixed expenses. So $14.08 minus $118. That is $12.90. Okay, so I'm going to bring that down to our cash envelopes or our variable expenses. We only had 2 variable expenses this week. Food and gas. So for food, we ended up spending $136. And for gas, we ended up spending $38. So 136 plus 38, that is 174. So $12.90 minus 174. That is $11.16. So coming up here to our sinking funds, we are not doing sinking funds the rest of the month because we are in a bare bones budget. I will make adjustments to my sinking funds accounts when we start up again next month so that I don't get off track with those goals. So coming down here to our extra savings, our rollover that we're going to roll over to cover the next couple of weeks this month is $1,116. Okay, let's move on to the week 3 budget. Okay, starting with our income. So the only income we have the rest of the month is our rollover. So our rollover is $11.16, making our total $11.16. Okay, so for bills, we need MetroNet, Google Fi, and Netflix. So we're going to pay $87 to MetroNet, $52 to Google Fi, and $15 to Netflix. Okay, I'm going to head over to the front of the book, the workbook, the page where we do our bill tracker. And I'm just going to check to make sure I've got all the bills covered. So we're budgeting for MetroNet, Google Fi, Netflix. Oh, we need to add Ames, and we already paid the SUV. Okay, so let's add Ames for $274. Ames is the city that we live in, and this covers our electricity and our water. Okay, so let's see all together what our fixed expenses are this week. That's $428. Okay, so $11.16 minus $428. That brings us to $688. Okay, I'm going to bring that down to our cash envelopes. And again, we're not even going to do gas this week. We're only going to do food. So this week we're planning to only go to Sam's. Let me grab my grocery list to share with you. Okay, here's our grocery list. So we're planning on going to Sam's this week, and these are all the things that we want to buy. I'm going to go over each item with you. We usually do Sam's and another store like Fairway or Aldi, or both Fairway and Aldi, but this week we only need to go Sam's at this point. I might need to go midweek to another store, but we'll deal with that when it comes up. So altogether it's going to be $110. So let's talk about each thing we're getting. We're going to get a bag of cheese, that is $15. By the way, this worksheet is available for free. I will have a link to it in the description box below. So David also wanted to get some of the rotisserie chicken, but when I checked the website today, it said that they were sold out and I couldn't get the price. You know, I think it varies. I think sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. So I still am including it on the list so we can check when we're at the store, but I wasn't able to calculate it in as far as our total goes. Okay, so one thing that Logan and I absolutely love, and you'll see this when we do our meal plan, is their orange chicken. We actually don't eat the orange sauce. We just eat the tempura chicken. It's white meat chicken covered in tempura, and then you just bake it. So I want to get 3 boxes, and each box is $11. Each box will contain 4 meals for us. So altogether that will give us 12 meals with just that chicken. Well, I'll show you the menu because we don't just eat the chicken. We also have rice and salad with it. Okay, so egg rolls. I want to get 2 boxes of egg rolls at $8 a piece. So that's $16. Each box is equivalent to 4 meals for us. So getting 2 boxes will give us 8 meals for this week. Fish sticks. So we try to always have 3 protein. We try to have a variety of other proteins on hand for Logan. We try to have fish sticks, meatballs, chicken nuggets, and occasionally corn dogs when we can get them. They've been really hard to get lately, but we like to have those as alternative protein choices. So if I'm eating something he doesn't want or make something he doesn't want, then he has those options. We currently still have meatballs in our freezer and chicken nuggets because I was able to pick up chicken nuggets from Aldi this week. I was so excited. Aldi has our favorite chicken nuggets, and they just seem to always be sold out lately. So I actually picked up 4 bags midweek, which is part of why our grocery budget was a little high last week. But anyways, okay, but he is out of fish sticks, so we are going to restock that today as well. Okay, so all of our proteins come to $77. Coming up to produce, all we need this week is a bag of frozen fruit. David makes himself like fruit shakes or fruit smoothies every day, and he uses frozen fruit from Sam's to do that, and that's $11. So that total category is 11. For carbs, all we need is tortillas for $7. That category total is 7. For snacks, we're just going to get 1 big bag of Skinny Pop for $6. So that's total for snacks is $6. And then for drinks, we need David's coffee creamer for $5 and milk for his shakes for $4. So that's a total of $9. So all together, we're planning on spending $110 at Sam's today. So let's go back to the budget, and I'm going to put that in here for food. Our goal is $110. Now that's our plan. Sometimes when we get to the store, they don't have what we wanted, so we replace it with something else, and it can affect the total. And again, I don't know if we're going to be able to get the rotisserie chicken or not. So 688 minus 110, that is 578. So we have 110 and 578. Okay, coming up to sinking funds. Again, we are not doing sinking funds. So, let's see, 578, 0, 0, 578. We are also not doing our extra debt payment right now. So, 0, 0, 578. So that gives us 578 to roll over to cover week 4. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly check the monthly spread that we made to make sure we're going to be okay. So we've done SUV, Metronet, Google Fi, Netflix, Ames. So we still have student loan and Alliant Energy that 578 needs to cover. And then we still need gas one more time. Okay, here, let me do this. Okay, so we have 578, okay? So we still need to cover student loan and Alliant Energy. We're gonna have one more gas. So that leaves us $378 for groceries the rest of the month. And then if whatever we have left over, we're going to start building up our cushion, our $1,000 cushion. So, okay, so we're still okay. Whew. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the menu before we go. I'm going to show you how I plan on using the groceries that we're getting this week. So Logan and I, we just tend to skip breakfast. I usually just have coffee for breakfast. If I do have breakfast, it's usually an egg, a breakfast tortilla. Oh wait, it's usually a breakfast burrito, which I use a tortilla and eggs and cheese, which are staples that David always has on hand. So I know that I always have that as an option for breakfast if I want to have breakfast. Okay, but otherwise we just do lunch and dinner. So like I said, we're really enjoying that tempura chicken. So what we've been doing, what we did last week and we really liked it, and I want to continue it this week because it's just nice and easy, is we'll have that chicken and rice and salad every day for lunch. And sometimes, like if we don't have enough of that chicken, we can have a different protein. Maybe we can have chicken nuggets or fish sticks or meatballs, whatever other proteins we have in our freezer. So that's lunch every day. And then dinner, okay, don't make fun of my food, okay? Like, I just want like nice and easy. A couple of times I'm going to make eggs for dinner because eggs are a super cheap protein. So we make just scrambled eggs with roasted potatoes. I roast the potatoes in the oven and then I scramble the eggs on a frying pan. And I already have potatoes on hand in my pantry, so this isn't going to cost us anything extra. And then we have our pancakes and eggs on Friday for Fun Friday. And then the rest of the week are for dinners. I just want something easy, so I'm going to have those egg rolls. And Logan will probably, so I usually do like egg rolls and then like some fruits and veggies. And then Logan will have one of his proteins and fruits and veggies. We usually just do carrots and apples because it's cheap. We have it on hand. So, and it just lasts, those two things last a long time in our refrigerator and on our counter. Okay. Whew. So that is the meal plan for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you all again next time. Bye everyone.